Welcome back, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory. We'll be joined by Aaron in just a few minutes. Um, during the time that we haven't been playing, I've been putting in a little work, to say the least. Over here, we have a whole cool system set up. I'm not sure what we need to do with it. I just got the coal going from a location. It's going to show you here in a second. Yeah, there. The closest one I could have gotten. 1160 meters away. And I got it traveling all the way here. So now this whole system is set up. We have storage of it. So now we won't have to worry about biofuel as much. And it's a good thing because I'm pretty sure we are all out. I've been doing my best to keep it up, but it becomes way too much high maintenance. Nothing in there, nothing coming through. I don't even think we have anything in here. Hello?
Probably.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Not much. How about you?
Good. Been working on a sort. Ooh, I can join just through multiplayer.
Good.
Been working on a sort of projects, doing too much gaming, been doing too much work on the Minecraft world.
Mm-hmm. So,
Excuse me. But in general, doing good.
that's good. I have a new mic.
It does sound slightly different.
This is the Wave 3.0 from Elgato.
Nice.
Yeah. It has a pop filter over it, so it should be sounding a lot smoother. Hey Leah, how's it going? Also, when you get in, I've been doing a lot of side work, but I haven't been making a lot of progress in the upgrades.
It's all good. Last week, worked a bunch on my world, and so I know kind of what we need to work towards, and it's a lot.
I figured, but you want to see the main thing that I set up?
Sure.
Over this way. This took a long time and a lot of maneuverability. Oh yeah, I forgot that we could do that.
Forgot to jump.
But I got a coal system set up, and it has built up.
Oh, nice.
This
We
was
will need this once we get to steel.
yeah. The coal that I had to go to, the nearest one was 1,100 meters away, and it's going all sorts of ways by radiation.
Uh-huh.
So this took forever to do, and it took a lot of resources to get the conveyor belts all the way over here. But it was worth it because I just let it build up.
I'm on your head.
Get off.
No, try jumping on mine because it was kind of funny.
Hi.
I'll crouch.
I'm already on your
there?
head. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, I'm walking. You're walking with me.
Uh-huh. Like CS:GO, run, jump, and or run boosting. Yes, my master will take you back to base. This is clearly the superior way of transportation.
Obviously, even though if I look down at you, it's all just frames.
Yeah.
Oh God, don't do that.
All right.
But
so vehicular transport's done.
Yep,
Press that
and
button.
I think the other button is done as well. I just didn't press the button. Want to do that
Okay.
on stream with you here.
Go for it. How's our supplies?
Don't have a lot in biofuel, but I did get it set up so that we can use micella as biofuel. So I've been using that. Also, I found a micella cave that has a lot of micella in it. So
Nice.
that's what's been powering us
What I
up
have
lately.
actually found is in my world is we'll eventually unlock it that we can use animal organs.
We already have that.
Like, oh, we do.
Yeah.
If you just go and like kill about 5 assorted monsters, it'll give us, I think it's 100 for each monster in
Really?
biofuel. Yeah.
I know we have a lot of animal parts. I just wasn't sure if we have done all the research on them yet. It's the only reason I
Here,
haven't
let's
used them
see.
yet.
This
Yeah,
is
because we
running wood.
have 58 alien
Yeah,
organs here.
if you switch
Alien
it to
organisms.
alien carapace or alien organs, it'll pump out a ton.
Yeah.
I
Looks
think
like for the MAM, we need 5 for one upgrade. And I don't know what the last one is. So I'm not sure how many more alien organisms or alien organs we need. But I'll probably save like 25 and then use the rest.
How did I unlock it in my game? Maybe it was through nutrients. I don't think I did it through alien organisms because I didn't unlock that either. I think it's actually the nutrients one. Possibly.
Well, we have the biofuel
We already
set
have
up
it
already.
unlocked. I'm stupid.
Yeah,
We have it unlocked. I'm dumb. It's fine.
but I'm talking about the alien organisms upgrades.
Right.
So we need 5 for one of them and 2,000 wire. And I don't know what the last upgrade down at the bottom is. Because we still have one that
No, I don't.
requires
So we need 5 of those.
crystal
But
oscillators
otherwise,
and stators.
I'm gonna throw all the carapaces in into the machine
Oh, so it takes
to
carapaces and alien organisms?
get it cooking.
So it does both the carapaces and organs? Because I have organs as well.
I figured I'd just leave it since we're still gonna use it for stuff and things.
Okay. Oh wow, 1 carapace for 100 biomass. What's the organs?
Oh.
Oh,
So
that's
I was
fine.
working at throwing it in.
That's fine. I got organs that I can throw in once these are done. That. So yeah, that's the work I've done so far. Ooh,
Yeah,
10 seconds.
that coal is gonna get all used up. I know for a fact.
Yeah, I didn't know how to set it up exactly, so I just got it close to here and then figured I'd let you handle that. Basic steel production, select, and send.
Awesome. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Truck station.
Doing alright, Leah. I'm glad you're doing alright too.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at how's stuff down here going. Need just a few parts. Are you off? Oh, you don't have power.
Yeah, some of them don't have power.
Did I disconnect you? On purpose.
Well, which spot are you looking at? I can't see.
The very bottom one. This one down here. Been a while since I've been on here. Yeah. It doesn't.
Yeah, I think
this
we
one down
paused
here
that
doesn't
one
have
so we can
power.
work others.
That's fine. We're gonna need to make a as well as, let me double check. So if we do a foundry plus 2
Campuses.
Foundry, biomass, and 2 constructors, and 2 storage containers.
I'm just following you around now.
What?
I'm just following you around now.
Okay. I'm gonna work on starting steel production.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be vital for this next part.
Gotcha.
Actually, what you can do, let me double check.
Believe it or not, I think I've found the area that we're able to go to right now without being severely killed quickly.
Nice. Do we have another? Do we have an excess of iron ingots?
Probably.
Or not iron ingots. This is running at 100%. This is 21. Can you build right here a splitter, and so that half of the resources are transported over by where that hole is?
Yeah.
That'll make sense.
I can do that.
Just send it in the general direction.
I'm putting the miner on standby, so once it gets through all that, I will connect the conveyor belts.
Actually, just because I know how important steel's going to be from my world, do we try and do it for both of these? Okay.
If you want to get it from both of them, I can make that work.
Yeah, if you send both of them, I'll try and build 2 foundries. It's just going to take up a decent bit of power, but we can build stuff for it. We have the technology.
So you want me to build 2 splitters then, or do you want me to just build one and have them both go towards it?
2 splitters. 2 splitters, both going to separate tracks going over by the coal.
Alright, I can do that. So glad I actually understand this game a little bit better now.
Wait till we get to, we gotta work with pipelines and stuff, and then you're gonna be like, what is happening?
Oh, we have pipelines available.
Well, like once we get to oil and start heavily using them, because I had to spend the other day, one of the days in my world, just completely redoing my pipe system because for some reason it just wasn't working. It was like, nah, we don't feel like working today.
Not today. Alright, so I need...
that. Oh.
Let me get the iron plates real quick. Oh wait, I think we have some iron plates in our storage over here. Maybe. No, but we have a lot of concrete. Some cables.
Yep. We will need that later.
I figured.
Also, if you want to start doing like assorted researches and stuff, just because I noticed that we're full up on wires and stuff, so I know you said we would need that for one of the researches.
Yeah, I need 2,000.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and get that.
This should be producing mass amounts of that. I need... Where are... Do we not have steel frames being made?
Steel frames? I think so.
These are...
Well,
rotors,
would we have steel frames if we don't even have steel production up yet?
or modular frames.
Oh yeah, we
I
have
found it.
modular frames.
I just had to remind myself of where we stored them.
You're good.
Reinforced and some cable.
And grab a couple stacks of this just in case. Okay. Oh, are you all done?
Yeah, now that I'm on this world, it's gonna get me back into my world, and it's gonna be a vicious loop.
That happens.
I need to be applying for jobs. Okay, so if we build
Splitter.
biomass runner produces 30, assembler takes 15 each, plus constructors. We're gonna need 2 biomass burners. We have everything? Yes.
3.
Yeehaw. Low frame rate. You know, for a fact, tomorrow I'm gonna do a bunch of Heroes of the Storm because the big old patch is coming out. Hi, doggo.
Oh, is it?
So if I make, yeah, they're reworking 5 characters, and I'm really excited. That's not what I need. I need a foundry.
I haven't played Heroes of the Storm in forever.
It's so fun.
It was fun. It's just not my style of game anymore.
I know. Where? No, it isn't.
Alright,
Approaching on him.
I don't know where exactly you want these, so I'm just going to build the conveyor belt to
It's gonna
here.
hook up to these foundries that are here.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter which one goes to which.
You're gonna need to send 1 to each.
I know, but it doesn't matter which one goes to which.
No.
Okay, cool. Oh,
I need to build a splitter. Here. And the other drawing.
there's one set up.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and get that one turned back on because I put it in standby while I was doing this.
And then we need 2 constructors.
Turn it back on.
And then 2 storages.
Dismantle that. And craft that. Okay, it's too close. Splitter.
That. This to that. And that to that. Then set you up steel ingots.
Okay.
And
What to
you
do it this
are
way?
to make steel beams. You're making
Splitter.
steel pipes. You're making steel ingots. Biomass burner with these. And biomass burner with these. Hello, giant alien. I should do it here. Bingo,
Splitter.
bongo, and then build another biomass. Wait, oh, I already built it. Tornado.
There we go.
Now, should oh. And that is... Go grab some more biofuel. A lot of stuff is out of fuel. Yeah, I'm just gonna snag it all. Make sure we're all powered up all across the board. Yeah. Everything needs some power.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
You betcha.
Okay, that was a very convoluted loop, but I got its work. They're both hooked up to the foundries. Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to turn on the second miner, and it's going to be good to go.
All right. I am restocking fuel because everything is out of everything.
You're good.
In fact, I don't have enough spare fuel to make some more.
I do have some more
Or-
that I can put in there to make for biofuel.
No, like I just needed to make fuel at this point.
Oh, for this one?
Just everything. We have logistics, conveyor belt. Yeah. I'm gonna speed up the process for the fuel.
Okay.
I just need some of these bad boys.
Let's start this research. Do we have access to crystal oscillators or strators yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
That is with
Also,
quartz, which I'm pretty sure is late game.
got it.
Because I think you have to like get a bunch of stuff and then it'll be like naturally spawning in one cave. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Yeehaw. Yeah, conveyor belt MK to boost up production. So this will fill up faster.
Rotors.
So it should continuously run.
Okay. I'm gonna get the improved melee combat.
Okay.
Because we need something other than our Xeno Zappers.
Here, I'm gonna throw what resources I have just left over in my inventory towards this. There. Updated numbers.
Sweet.
I had some spare stuff.
I'll finish off the rotors. And I just gotta get wire. Also, are you putting all the coal into making steel?
Yeah. We'll need
So
it.
I thought we wanted coal to make the or to power.
We will.
Okay.
Oh, we do have a coal generator. Well, I'm dumb.
If anything, you
okay.
could probably do another split in the coal to use as power.
Right. Let me think. Is that our only intake of coal?
Yes, but it has 3 lines going to it.
As in there's 3 different,
Miners.
okay.
And if we want to update that, then we have to go all the way to the source.
Yes. Give me a second. I'm thinking.
Okay.
So if we have 3 different miners, shoot. Thing is, let's see. What did I use in my world? Coal generators, I could run that many off of that. Do we have... We don't have the miner 2.0, right? No.
No, we don't.
Let me wait for
see.
the pod to return, and then I'll let you know what we should do, but there's a decent chance I'm gonna have you go back and make 3 separate lines for the coal, just because we're gonna use it up.
Okay.
And it's also going to be how we make this entire plant, like, a lot more self-sufficient.
Okay. I can tell you what the next milestones we have available to us.
Yeah.
There it is, minor 2, advanced steel production.
What does it require in order to make?
200 steel pipes, 200 rotors.
Okay. We
I think
already
this.
have 3 miners, each running at 60. Here, I have like my set. I have a note sheet for Satisfactory actually. Um, how much does I wish it told me how much. I'm just gonna make a coal generator just to see what like the numbers equal to
Go for it. I'm going to go ahead and get some of these resources that we
before
have
I go
available.
and tell you to do something.
I'm here ready to select the next milestone. That's going to be the miner 2.0.
And 10 of those.
I think the thing that's going to take the longest is the steel pipes.
Yeah. How are we doing on fuel? Pretty good. Good enough. Can get the steel somewhat running.
200 rotors. So we need 3 stacks of wire, 2 stacks of
I'll get
rotors.
the steel stuff running.
Okay. I'm gonna get everything besides steel pipes in the pod. That way, once the steel pipes are done,
Oh, what? What broke down? This?
I don't know.
Why? These each are 16. Why is it 16? Bruh. Give me a
Bruh.
moment. It's an easy fix. It's just annoying. Now it's running. No, because if we can get coal generators online and self-sufficient, it's gonna power a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and one of the next upgrades that we're getting as well, not in this pod, but in another one, is going to be power storage.
Yeah.
So that I think that's going to be the next one we do after this.
I'm going to build a coal generator just so I can double check how many resources it takes again.
Okay.
I remember I could run 3 off of 1.
Alright, I got it set up. Just need the steel pipes.
Insert fuel. I want to say it was like 15. So currently, you said we have 3 separate miners of coal.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 3 separate miners of coal. It's all going into one merger.
Yeah. Let me do the math. Because each of these are going to take how many per second? Oh. 45 per minute. But I'm not too worried. So if you make it so they're no longer going into a merger, and make it so that there's 3 different tracks. Like you don't have to delete the current track, but just make 2 more tracks next to it. If you make 2 more tracks, we can then set it up so that we have a whole bunch of coal generators.
Okay.
I was gonna say we might be able to set up like a truck system, but I'd rather not. I did it in my world and it it was kind of inefficient.
Okay. All right. I need to get more resources.
Yeah, if you
And
yeah, that would probably be the right step in the right direction for us.
yeah,
Is splitting it.
this will take a little bit of time because it is quite a distance.
Yep, you're good. If we steel pipes are being made.
Let me just take 4 stacks of these. So I'm gonna go through these the most. Also, did we get the upgrade? Yeah, Xenobasher. Okay, that's manageable.
Something else to look out for on your trip is water. Like, what's the closest source of water for us? Since we're
Right
gonna need
behind
that as
us.
well for coal.
Literally right behind us.
Oh, neat.
It's a little bit of a distance, but it is right behind us. It's not
Hopefully,
terrible
it's
distance.
not too hilly. Is all I ask.
It's just up one hill.
Okay. Um. So if I make, I feel like it's 15. I really do. Hopefully my math is correct. We will need hop and skip back. Go see.
I'm making a Xeno sword real quick. That way, if I run into anything, I can take care of it quicker.
Yeah.
Also, Leah, if you're still in chat, how does the mic sound? It's a new mic, so I want to make sure it's set up properly.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Plus 2 water extractors.
Nice. Mic sounds great. All right, cool. I thought I got it set up properly, but this is the first time I'm testing it on stream, so I just wanted to make sure. Actually, it's the first time I'm using it in general. I was going to be testing it over the weekend, but my plans fell through with that. Alright, time to make the long journey.
On the road.
Oof.
Again. Crap.
Luckily, with all 3 of the miners, I was able to get them all set up on the same power system.
That's good. Are they being run off of like a biogenerator
And it's just biofuel, yeah.
or a? Okay. I'll probably try and get it so that it's self-sufficient in powering itself.
Yeah, you would have to do that. I did not know what I was doing for that. I just took a bunch of biofuel over there.
You're good. It's gonna have to run off of biofuel for now, but
Yeah.
we need a whole bunch of rotors. Good thing we have a ton.
Yeah. I let that build up while I was just working. I do want to try to find some aliens so I can try out the new sword.
Could Bonkum can get more resources.
Yeah. Also, while I'm over here, I might go into the mycella cave and finish getting the mycella in there. That way we
Okay.
have backup biofuel.
Need a whole bunch of reinforced. Anyways. Cable and copper sheets. Okay. Yeah, I think currently as far as AFK slash general goals is first finishing the base on the FFCG Minecraft stuff, and then I plan on whatchamacallit, finishing the world I currently have in Satisfactory, but after that, I will probably try and like once I have everything unlocked, I'll try and design a like 100% self-sufficient base in a new world.
Nice.
Go ham with that. Okay, coal generators. It's coming from that way.
So this is the mycella cave I found.
And actually, I'm gonna go find the water before I build the coal generators, because it's easier to transport coal than it is water.
Okay. So just like this, there's mycella. I can use the chainsaw and I can just pick up everything in the vicinity. There's like 3 tunnels that branch off of this too.
Is the water down by the space elevator?
There is water down there as well, yeah.
Sorry, I'm already lost in trying to find it. Fine. Get it out.
It's by the copper is what I found as well.
Water was on the... Oh, okay. It's probably going to be the main source that I try and use.
What the hell? Did you just hear talking?
Me? No.
I heard something. Maybe. I heard something say I strongly suggest, and then the chainsaw cut him out.
Don't know. You're about to meet the final boss. I don't know.
I mean, I am right by
no
a
idea.
summer sloop, but that's a work in progress thing. I wonder if later on it does actually talk to us.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not going crazy, right? Was that picked up on the stream?
No, you're going crazy. Oh, there is water. Hello.
Told you.
It's fine. I fell off a cliff. Yeehaw. I will eat these nuts. Got him.
I really wish you didn't do that.
I'm going... Okay, we're going to have to transport the coal a little far. But it'll also make it easier for... great, there's enemies. Oh, and there's a big one, too.
Yeah, be careful of that.
I should have crafted a sword. I might do that after I kill this guy.
I mean, I was listening, but not closely enough to hear it. Damn it, I'm going crazy then.
Confirmed. Streamer goes nuts.
These nuts. Got him.
You betcha. I need to play more nuts. The game.
I was listening to the stream, but you said that directly after I said something to someone in my room. So spooky. Wait, read my above comments. I just did. Sorry.
Let's go make a sword. Yeah.
You're gonna need to make 2 Xeno Bashers for that. Or Xeno Zappers, whatever it is.
I think we have a spare one.
I used
already.
it. I used it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. We don't have a spare one.
So you're gonna have to make at least one more.
Or do we? Dun dun dun.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
dude, we have hard drives.
Yeah. I told you that we had that.
Did you research that? Like throw them in research?
It's not available in research yet, I don't think.
They were when in my game. Let me try.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about from the pods, right?
We got bigger pockets now.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't research it because I didn't know which one we should go for. I found that
Oh, I gotcha.
off.
All right.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 10 minutes.
Okay. How do I
Still
get
running
into this
alien
cave?
carcasses. Yeah.
There we
So
go.
for now,
Please
I'm
tell me
gonna
come back.
toss you in here, you in here, and then you.
Destroyed. Chainsaw's overpowered. It just cuts through rocks.
I'm also trying to decide if I should have sent you with the supplies to make the upgraded miner, but nah, it's gonna. We can always do that later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna press the button so
What
you know
the-
enough pipes have been made.
Oh, in this cave there's water.
There's an otter.
A water. It's like an underground river.
Cool.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container, enhanced conveyor belt efficiency, as well as
Ooh, pretty.
store excess power for later use. An additional project here can now be constructed. Further progress
Oh,
is being
we
made.
need to shoot for the hyper pipes or the hyper tubes. I haven't worked on them in my game, but I know what they can do,
Okay.
and it's fun.
Is there a way to...
It's
To
the
dive?
most exciting way to kill yourself in this game.
Is there a way to dive? Do you know?
Not that I don't believe so.
Because it looks like there's an like a tunnel underwater.
I don't think there's a dive mechanic.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
dive.
I did. Maybe that's a work in progress thing.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool if I can
Again,
access
this
that.
game's really fun, but there is a lot that's still like they're working on.
Yeah.
What's over here? I want a Xenobasher.
And make a Xenobasher. I
You
got
made
one
the gun?
more. No, I've not made the gun yet. Wasn't sure what that was
Gun?
for.
It's just a gun. It's for fighting enemies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. I got this last tunnel to go through with the micella. Then I'll begin working on the conveyor belts. Also, I'm gonna pick up this summer stone. That way it stops fucking talking to me. Summer sloop. I got a feeling they're gonna make some like deep lore with this game, and I'm excited for that. Like Subnautica above ground.
Yeah, I can see them doing that. But I'm also glad that they're focusing on the mechanics first. And the
Yeah,
mechanics are fun.
yeah. Definitely focus on the mechanics first because that's what draws people in.
Hmm. I mean, since when they announced this game, I was like, ooh, automation, but like alien world and like fun and doggo.
Lizard Doggo. I swear, if this is some sort of like alien cave that has to do with the lore, I'm gonna be excited because I completely found it by accident, and it's covered up by vines, so it's not like you're gonna discover it naturally. I just
Mhm.
happen to back up into it. I have no more room in my inventory. Okay, I'm gonna work on the conveyor belts now.
Okay. Just gotta make sword, kick some things butt, and then yeah.
Just
So
don't die to it.
two of those coal lines are gonna go like past our base, over by the water, past copper, or
Okay.
yeah. Once you get closer to base.
You'll just have to guide me when I get there.
Yeah.
So
Another
the
one.
the one that's already there, I'll just leave as is, and that'll just be the one that
Yeah,
stays there. The other two will go to that spot.
Need more. I see.
More. Let me just make a ramp real quick. Foundations. There we go. Now I can access this area easier.
I need to AFK in Minecraft tonight, not Satisfactory. Ah, dang it. Dang it. I made 3 Xenozappers. No!
Waste of resources.
Alright, there's gonna be yeah. It's also one of the few things I can't, like, deconstruct. Yeah. I'm gonna grab a whole stack of crap. Keep stuff running.
There we go. Oh, so how's this power source doing? It's still got 100 in it.
I want to design like a perfect base, in a fresh world. But I also don't know like how much power does like does nuclear power take and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So no, we eventually unlock that. Although I think the goal for this session is going to be creating hypertubes, because I have not played with them at all in my world, and they're pretty neato. All right, I have a sword. Bonus Xenos after there. This is still researching. Time to go kick some alien butt. Or get my butt kicked. One of the two. Someone's butt's getting kicked.
Alright, I got the main one set up. getting the rest. I'm trying to get it so that I can just work on them both at the same time. It's just going to be a lot of back and forth.
Time to die, alien. Your crimes living in your own territory that I want to colonize. You are a big, oh my. Get over here. Get over here. I feel like the gun would be the optimal weapon for this, but sword it is.
Sword powers activate.
Aha. Got it. And I got my reward, something that's not in the game yet.
Of course.
Wow, I'm low on health. Healing time. Nuts restore so little health.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Shrooms, on the other hand, in this game. Time to go see what the ma'am researched. See what alternative recipes we may have.
Go for it. I'm in the process of setting up both of these conveyor belts at the same time, so that's really nice.
Yeah. Neither go for wet concrete, which is not really something we need. Steamed copper sheets. Also something we don't... Ooh! Cast screw. Oh! So you know how normally you have to make rods and then screws?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
No.
We can now make it so it's just iron ingots straight to screws.
Nice. That's helpful.
So now we can really cut back on power. In fact, once you're back, if you want to destroy, I know we have like 2 things for screws, but if you want to destroy 2 of the constructors and set them to the new recipe, like, that would be neato. Save us some power.
Can do. Just gotta get back with my conveyor belts first.
Yeah. Throw those in here. Throw these over here. Make sure this is still pumping out fuel, which it looks like it is. Yeah, it's gonna be going for, actually, probably for not too much longer.
Make sure this is still running properly. So it should be having coal coming with this. Yes, and yes. Okay. Coal is on its way.
Now that I've killed off all of the indigenous wildlife, time to make it my
Careful what you
place of
say now.
profit. What?
Oh shit. Okay.
If I were to make, I do 2 water extractors out on the water. One there, and one there, and then a fluid buffer for the both of them. Actually, do I just, yeah, build 2 fluid buffers. Um, 6 coal generators. We'll Let's control. Six coal generators. Neat. So now I need a lot more copper sheets and some more modular. Yeehaw. Just grab a full stack of copper because we're going to use it.
Fair enough.
And modular thing all the way over there.
I'm almost back.
Yeehaw. Okay. I'm not sure. Oh, I should go while I run by the hub. Select our next achievement, which will be hypertubes. Which will also be. So once you finish with the coal, I have your next two tasks all lined up for you.
Sweet.
Probably going to need to do a power generator to kickstart this shabam.
Oh no. I'm out of iron plates. I'm on my way back to pick up some more. It's so close. What's this guy doing standing over our conveyor belt? Get out of here.
Here and here. And then here. Get it up here. Here.
Grab 3 more. Can't grab 3 more. Okay. I'm on my way back to finish these conveyor belts. I have a lot of limestone in my inventory right now, by the way.
Nice. We
'Cause
don't need it.
I know. But like, as I was getting the micella, because I was using the chainsaw, I was also getting the limestone deposits there.
Mm-hmm.
So we can send that to the training thing. What the hell? Oh my god. Come to me real quick.
What?
Come to me real
What?
quick. Just come to me real quick.
I'm coming to you, but I'm gonna be a little ways off.
I'm right by the coal storage stuff.
I'm over by copper, so it's gonna take
You're-
me one moment.
You're fine. I think I discovered something.
Clipping through the landscape. Boop, doop, boo, doo, doo. Alright, where are you?
Still at the coal. Still at the coal.
Is that you? What are you doing? What the? How do you manage that?
I slid down the coal chute, jumped, and hit this guy's back, and it started launching me.
I mean, it's pretty funny looking.
It is.
There is fall
Oh,
damage in the game.
I know.
Keep
That's
in
what
mind.
that's what I'm worried about. I don't know how to stop.
Aw, he didn't let me up.
Oh God, I don't know how to stop. Let me
Just
off.
jump onto the storage container here.
Eh. I'm up here
Or I
now.
can pack him.
I'm up here now.
Nice. Now you're guaranteed to take fall damage.
Yeah.
Because you're even higher up.
Also, I'm exploring up here because I haven't been up here yet.
Okie dokie, I'm going back.
Okay.
If we do...
Okay.
Actually, what do I need? Oh, I need a biomass burner, that's right.
Wait, where's my friend at? Where's my bouncy boy? Did you kill
He was
him?
walking away last I stopped. No, I didn't. I don't think you can actually kill him, by the way.
Okay.
Full transparency, I have tried in my world because he like walked into one of my he was in the way. So I tried
Okay.
to murder.
I made it down and didn't take any fall damage. I'm a genius.
Good job.
Memory search complete.
I'll go check that in a second.
Cool. Everything's going pink on my screen again.
That might be a settings thing on your end.
It might be because I think it's with
mean,
whenever the
with-
sun
with-
sets.
Yeah, the sun's setting, but... So we can either do bolted frames, which takes a whole bunch of resources for
But it's worth
something
it.
we don't need.
But it's worth
And
it.
do... No, it isn't. It can't be.
Oh, is that the screw thing? Is that what you're talking about?
No,
Oh.
it's different.
Okay. I
I
thought you were...
already selected that one. This one is wasting resources. Pure copper, where it's copper and water. We don't need that, but okay. We don't need any of these. Refinery, a foundry. Oh, that one's the worst. This one has a lot of resource output, so I guess I'll pick it. But we gotta do hyperloops in this episode, for sure. Once your goal is to put both the copper lines down by the coal generators that I've set up. You'll do like 2 splitters that are going into 3 each. I set it to leaves real quick.
Do you have a lot of extra leaves? Because I know we don't have very many leaves.
I mean, I've been storing them up. So.
Okay.
I'm just figured I get the leaves and wood out of the way, and then throw in all of the alien organs that we got.
Mm-hmm. We can do mycella before that as well.
Yeah. We got so much fuel. I'm gonna refuel everything.
Go for it.
Yeah. My goal with once we get the coal generators running off of themselves is to try and make as much of our plant self-sufficient. And I'll give you your other tasks that will lead to some fun.
Oh, God damn it. I'm out of iron plates again. Let me just drop off the limestone real quick, since I don't need that. Oh, there's my bouncing buddy. I'm like so close, I was about to come up that hill where the coal's coming up. But I did not have enough room in my inventory.
I put one over by coal.
Sort. I have all this limestone. I don't want any of it.
Yep. Throw it in there, and eventually we'll hook it up to some power and have it run.
Yep. So you can look in here now. There's only 5 slots left open in there. That's how much limestone I had.
Wow. I'm going this way. Off the cliff. Take the full damage.
Your Glenkles.
Because each of these runs at 20, so I can only run one at a time, but that's going to be fine for starting. Just to get it up and running.
If you say so, boss. Alright, I should have enough to complete these conveyor belts now.
Let this run till this fills up. So each of those coal conveyor belts are going to go into each of these. There's going to be, both of them are going to be split into the coal generators. Which I'm currently filling up half of them with water.
Okay.
So I can only fuel them with half. Actually, this produces 120. No, I did the math right.
Alright. How am I getting them over to you?
Conveyor belt.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the pathing for it.
I believe in you.
Thanks. Put it here, do that. Then I can bring you across.
You're full. You are not full. That's okay.
Just that. Climb up here. No, I've been up here before. Come on now. You're right by where I need to be, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
standing next to it, basically.
Okay, because I've been using your icon as a guide.
Yep. Although, I might try and go back and work on other stuff.
I'm right here.
As long as you know it's in that general direction. Oh. I will stay.
Yeah, literally right here.
I don't see you. That's it. You're probably coming up on the cliff.
Yep.
Luckily, elevators are a thing in this game.
But we do not have access to them yet.
Yeah, we do.
We do?
Conveyor lifts, sorry.
Oh, yeah. I don't have enough iron plates again. Urgh. You see how close I am?
Yep, I see you. You're literally just gonna feed that into all those power generators down below.
Okay.
I'm
Also,
gonna work on the next step.
Also, I have a shit ton of mycella. I can put that in the fuel generators.
Okay. 300.
Yeah, I have over 1,000 mycella.
Yeah, if you want to change the input on that, should work out.
Yeah, I'm sure the leaves has already been used up. Yep, looks like it.
I'm gonna
Oh.
throw in a few more. Ha ha ha.
Mycella. Sort. There.
I need to sweep this, and then go grab pipes.
Alright, let me get some more iron plates. I've used so many iron plates.
Yep, we're gonna need them all.
Our inventory or our storage was almost full, and now it's nearly empty.
Mm-hmm. Barely not.
Get this right to the edge. Get this right to the edge. Then I start working my way down. Is there a way to make platforms?
Yeah.
Okay.
Foundations.
Okay. So I'm probably gonna have to do that to finish this.
Yep. I do like how cheap that once I make a when I do that super world, I plan on focusing on like building a lot of foundations and an actual base.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel it'll be a lot better. Some of this. Let's just grab a full stack.
There we go.
I hope that they didn't catch the thing that I want to do out of the game. There's a slight chance. We'll see.
Oh.
Time to do some irresponsible use of this product. A whole lot of you. A bunch of you. And we have a whole bunch of concrete. Yeah, we do.
It's a good thing too, because I'm using a lot of it right now to make these foundations. Conveyor belt is too steep. Okay. How about now? Ah, perfect. Thank God. If I can just get one of you on the ground real quick.
This is a nice open space. Let's see. It does take power. Okay, I'm gonna build it down by the... I was hoping it didn't. Having fun, bud?
Sure.
I've got a fun activity for us once you're done.
I don't want it.
It's gonna be fun, I promise.
I don't want it.
Slightly dangerous, but fun.
I'm in it now. I can't reach this conveyor belt now. God damn it. Give me a second. Gotta go all the way back up just so I can reach the edge of this one conveyor belt.
Woof. Oh, did they limit? Ah, maybe. Let's see if I can still get it to work. Doing the entrance. Tube.
Can you see where I'm trying to build the conveyor belt?
One moment, sorry. I'm wasting our resources. What's up?
Can you see? Can you build some foundations
give me a
there?
second. Yeah. Still doesn't.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
Okay.
Get right on the corner there. Alright, and you want me to feed this into 2 splitters and get it into all of those?
Yep.
Okay. I think from here,
Don't mind me being. I really hope this works and that they didn't patch it out. Okay. Oh, we're out of supplies. So how much does each of these? 10 megawatts. Blech.
right there. That's where I'll put my splitter. Alright, what do I need for a
Destroy the
splitter?
last one. On the upside, I can freely screw around with this because it'll refund absolutely all of our resources. So if I do this... Dang it, I need wires. If you need me to move my dumb project, let me know. I just set it up here because it was open.
You're good. I think I'm good.
Please let this work.
Alright, got one splitter set up.
Kind of works. I think they did patch it out. Dang it.
What are you trying to do?
Totally not bug the game.
Okay.
I mean, it was a bug.
You're just trying to exploit it.
I'm just seeing if it's still a thing.
Oh
Not
God.
really. So these pipe systems, I don't think it works anymore. You used to be able to stack the momentum that they give you while going through them. You could travel out of the world
Oh God.
on them. Yeah, no, they don't work. But I can set up a fun little system for. I'm probably going to destroy this in the long run, but just because it's totally unnecessary and just goofy. For now, it can be a fun little system for getting up the hill. Other than, nah.
That one's easy.
Well, I'm gonna make it just so you can enjoy it, and then refund all the resources that I'm using for it. I'll send you the YouTube video of what used to happen. Because, yeah, they patched it out.
Okay, this is set up. It's very sloppy, but it's set up.
All that matters.
I don't like the way the foundations look, but I was not rewiring all these conveyor belts again.
Yep, all good. I'm gonna let those build up on purpose before I turn them on or set them up with anything. Because they're gonna need to fill up on full. But, in the meantime, take a break. Let's see how far I can make this sucker. That far. Yeehaw.
Oh God. I.
I'm running out of resources, probably.
Let me know when to go.
Yeah, give me a moment. I'm trying to see if I can make it two-way. If I do an entrance here... Oh, let's make the entrance like over here. Hypertube. I'm out of resources again. I'm gonna have to refund all. I'm just gonna refund all these resources when I'm done, because this is purely for entertainment's sake. Doesn't really do much for our base overall. Oh yeah, you can make it two-way. Let me turn on, give some power to this one, and then it'll be good.
Okay.
You are currently running enough power that I could probably hook you up. As long as I... Well, you're not running anyways. Please don't break this power system. Please don't do it. Oh, dang it, it's all full. To find open power. As in, I'm just gonna steal something. Instantly. Give me a moment. Turn off the miner. Turn you off. Let's see if it'll run now, or if too much is on the system. Come on. Dang it.
Too much is on the system.
Give me a moment. Power's no fun. But now that we have these fuel boys running, it should get more fun. Okay, I'm just gonna set it up so it's being powered by our main, the throwaway. Dang it, I need more wires. This is purely for stupid value. I'm destroying it all afterwards, but... Give me wires. 400, this should be fine.
Okay, textures are bugging out on me, I think. Because up at the top of the cliff by my conveyor belt, I could just see purple flashing.
Okay, I
Yep,
think it
there it
is
is.
running now. I will give it a quick test run. Yeehaw. Yeah, it works. Can hop in. So it used to be that you could put these very close to each other and stack the momentum from one another and shoot yourself a billion feet. Is this not powered this way? What happens if I go on this way? Nothing. Why? You have power. I thought I made it two-way.
I don't think we're supposed to make the power
Well-
to the orange thing.
To this. Because it should be powered. Actually, let's go one more ride and then I'm destroying this. And moving on to actual production. Again. So the next thing I want you to do is rework the screw system since we got that unlock. And it'll save us power overall. I'm going to work at setting up the fuel.
There's my butt.
Hi. Let's see. Satisfactory. Yeah, the human cannon.
I'm stuck in you. Thank you.
Here, I want to see if I can. Oh yeah, he did this in a much earlier version.
Okay. So for the screws rework, it just needs the iron ore, right? We don't need to make the iron rods to make the screws. I think you muted me.
What's that?
For the screws, we just need the...
You can remove a
Yeah.
constructor because it's now going from directly from iron to. So you can get rid of the thing that's making the rods.
Okay. Put that in standby real quick. That way the rods can finish making in that one. And then I'll get rid of the constructors. And I'll just set up a conveyor belt to the screws.
Yeah, this is.
Actually, we'll do that. Do that. Grab those. Grab those. Bada boop. Bada boop. There we go.
Okay, I found the YouTuber. I'm gonna share. So after the stream, I recommend you check out this video because it was what I was trying to do, but they've patched it out sadly.
Okay. By the way, I don't know if you looked at
the video he
Go ahead.
looked at. What?
Go ahead. I'll talk about this after.
Okay. So I need to destroy this because it's a total waste of resources. Then I'm gonna put some of the resources back. Actually, probably not. I'm gonna hold on to the resources while I work on the next big thing.
No, what I was going to say is the screws I have overclocked right now.
Okay. We're gonna need a bunch of them regardless.
Yeah, that's why I overclocked both of them. They're overclocked to the max.
Okay, so you have coal running into all these.
Yep.
Means, hypothetically, if I flip it on, well, let me do this. Set up a good old power grid. 2, 3. You should not really be running. You take 15 per minute, and if it's producing production 60, 15, yeah, it works. Shouldn't have too much conditioning. So we can do here, 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 and of course here to here, and then turn these all off.
Do we not have the current upgrades selected?
I haven't done it. Actually, this one, yes, we do want power. So if we run it from you over to here, destroy you.
Okay.
Let that run.
Ooh, we can get a rifle now. I don't think we have the capabilities of researching it, but it's available to us. What does this require? Encased industrial beams. I think I have some of those.
This still has
Yep.
A lot of power left over. Alrighty. I'm gonna work at setting up power structure. Actually, I'm gonna put some of the resources I have away.
Object scanners.
That's running. Will be self-sufficient. Fine. What do we got? We're gonna need concrete. I have pipes and steel beams I can throw in.
Okay.
Probably gonna need a bunch of those. Yeah, I'll just throw what I have left over from the stupid project. Fungus. Bonkus. Fungus. Okay. You reworked the screws, right?
Yep, they reworked.
Okay, good. Throw that away. Throw these two. Yeah. Okay.
What else do I need for this? Oh, come on. I need one cable. You wouldn't happen to have a spare cable on you, do you? Hey, what up? Yikes, how you doing?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
Although I'll probably end up using it, but it's fine. Here, just take
Thanks.
that.
I only needed one to work on
Oh,
this.
good. I'm gonna rework our power systems so it's not it's running off of those fuel generators.
Yeah. Just got home from work? Yeah, I saw that your work schedule changed on you.
This is running at maximum 24, so I can probably run it all off of this.
Go for it.
Grab more of this. Do I need more? No. Use it.
Mm-hmm.
And personally, just the way I've done it in my world is the only still existing like biofuel source I have is the biofuel generators at the where are they at? That are attached to the actual base.
Oh, okay. My micelle is still going. Oh no, it's alien organs now. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think it is, but I just swapped it.
You're good. I just added some more alien organs. Yeah, we're a little short staffed right now because people taking some vacations. It's no biggie. Yeah, no problem at all. So, what game you playing tomorrow, yikes? BF5 or BF4? Hey, lizard doggo.
Um,
Pet the lizard doggo.
Actually, still has some spare power in here. About 10 watts, but I don't know.
I'm really enjoying the
Probably
grand operations of Battlefield 5, so probably that. Alright, man. I don't know if I have BF5. I think I just have BF4. I'll have to see if I can download BF5 for tomorrow.
Actually, where I am gonna make a biomass burner is for the shop thing
Okay.
over here. For our trash disposal.
You mean our limestone disposal? We also have a bunch of silica. I don't know
Yeah.
what we're going to do with that.
I think you made a whoopsie in that, actually, because we're gonna need a lot of that resources.
The limestone?
Because doesn't it come from quartz?
Limestone doesn't come from quartz.
No,
The silica?
yeah, the stuff that's in that chest over at base.
Yeah, I didn't craft that. I just used my
Oh,
chainsaw
you
and there's a byproduct of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We are
Okay,
playing
okay.
on PS4 because that's what Gingy prefers to play on. Ah, alright. No worries. I'll have to tune in for the start of your stream then.
Probably gonna have some spare power for a bit. If that's a-okay.
Actually, I have to check. I might have BF5 on the PS4. I'll have to double check with that. So I know where we can fight another big guy if you want to.
I mean, if you want to, I'm gonna focus on figuring out our power system.
Okay. I'm gonna try out this new sword.
So this should have 75 watts attached to it that I can throw on whatever. Will the system be messy? Most likely.
It's to be expected though.
Yeah.
You're playing with someone that hasn't
Trying to
played
also
before.
remember what's attached to something. What is attached to what? Let's see. These two run to this group, which includes those over there. So I don't need to worry about anything here.
Alright, let's find this big guy.
Do I make the biomass self-sufficient? Or semi-sufficient? Sure.
I think I need it
Actually, I
down
should focus on
here.
making
Yeah.
this system here.
There's a big guy that I can fight down here. I haven't used my sword yet, so I want to test it out on him.
Got up to.
Was it
Oh,
down
it's
here?
not running. It doesn't have stinking power.
I see a power slug up there. Usually
No,
big guys
it's-
guarding
yeah.
power slugs. I'll be up there. Nope, that's a tree. Never mind. There's another power slug. Our backyard is littered with power slugs.
Yum. A tasty snack.
It smiles back. How am I going to get to the power slug is the question. Oh, there's big guy. Oh, he's shooting blue flames. Jesus.
Yeah, be careful of your health. He'll tear through it.
Yeah, I know. I fought him once, remember?
Yep. You are running at full capacity. You I have
Come
turned
on.
off. And can easily afford to have more stuff connected to. Awesome.
Oh, cool. I killed him. Got 3 alien organs from him. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to get to this power slug. First of all, I gotta destroy this mycella and get the silica.
So this is running at 45 watts. If we disconnect, well, how much is 45 plus?
Damn.
This is running at a max of 23.
I'm probably gonna have to build ramps to get up
Sure.
here. Ramp.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Come on. And now running at pretty much close to top full capacity on power. Move it so it runs. These two systems are each. So this is
Yum, yum.
26.
Yellow power slug.
Plus
How would I get to
26.
you?
Twenty. 20.
Oh shit, I can see 3 power slugs from my point of view. It's probably normally blocked.
Nice.
Ow. Just how dangerous are they going to be to get? Oh, land in water. Okay, water does not take any fall damage.
Yeah. So this one run.
Nice. Okay, time to construct.
Keep forgetting to turn on the power generators before I hook them up.
Might be
I mean,
helpful.
technically it saves power, but I'm still just like, bruh. I get over here and I'm like, why isn't it running? I get to run back.
Almost.
Currently at
Approaching.
52.
What?
Which means I can add exactly one more on. I'm also going to take care of walking one here.
Okay, that's stupid. This power slug is inside the rock, so we can't get to it.
Oh. RIP Sluggo. You're on.
Time to dismantle this entire build. Alright, I at least know where two others are, or should be. If memory does serve correctly. Just a matter of getting to them and if they're going to be accessible. Wait, nitrogen gas?
I have not found a use for that yet. I have never had used that in my world.
Okay, well, I found it. So if we need it.
Hey. That might be the next update is like gas power, natural gases. That or it's going to be used once we get to radiation. I don't know.
Fair enough. Should be a power slug here. God damn it. It's really not going to let me have this one either. Oh, that's radiation. That's radiation. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, can't get to the third power slug because of radiation. And the second power slug is inaccessible as well.
I'm also probably going to do the walk all the way back to get your
Jesus.
walk to those miners to make sure that they're not on a biofuel.
Okay. Stupid alien scared me. Oh. I just got the voice again. This time I'm by a Mercer sphere. It said, I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen, and now it's just telling me to harvest it as I look at it.
Okay. I have never had that happen, but go for it.
Your contract compels you to harvest this artifact. I think they're working on the storyline of it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was harvesting it and I cut it off. It's just that you're so lucky that something. Sounded like it was about to threaten me.
Game or coming to kill you. Yeah.
Oh my god, the sword works so well on the freaking bugs.
Yeah.
It's one shot now instead of having to hit it twice. Also, I had no idea how far away I am from you.
I'm currently traveling to those miners, so I'm not going to be a good judge of like where base is.
I'm somewhere behind... Oh, I found it. Oh, hi. More aliens. By the water stuff that you did.
Oh, gotcha.
So much easier to kill things now. Love it.
Murder. Death and destruction.
It's his way of life. Ooh. Hi, yellow power slug. I can actually see you. Right here.
Well, this coal deposit is long.
Told you. Now you understand why I had to come back 3 times to get iron plates?
Yep.
Whoa. Have you tested anything out
Oh,
with
this-
explosives yet?
A little bit in my world, yeah.
Have you seen what looks like cracked rocks?
Yes,
Okay.
because there's usually like a resource beneath it. For me, it was Keterium.
Okay. I don't have any explosives with me, but I know where cracked rocks are now.
If you work on sulfur research, you'll get there.
Yeah, that's what I was working on. I was able to get the detonator researched, but I need some steel stuff to get the actual explosive.
Yep.
So I'll have to look into that. How do I guess I can just do this again.
Just keep walking. Eventually, I'll get there. Trying to remember what style of world is this? Just desert, or is it? I don't know. I'll look it up when I make a new world. The
Pretty-
new world that I was talking about.
Pretty sure this is just desert.
We are here. We have made it. Your fuel generator's already like dead. Where is it though? Oh, there it is.
I will harvest you, Power Slug. I will. That's a green Power Slug. It's common.
Alright. Now we're gonna have plenty of coal flowing along. Now we have extra power too,
Nice.
which is perfect.
Alright, let me see what I need to make those explosives, because I want to do this before I end the stream. Because I will forget it.
Okay. I'm probably gonna look at upgrades, but otherwise I'll be pretty much good to end when you do.
Okay. Would you want to be here for the explosive at the same
Yeah.
time? Okay.
Yep. I've seen how they work and they're fun, so.
I'm guessing we're going to need the explosive and the detonator to make it work.
Yes.
That's a good thing I already did the detonator. Ma'am, what do I need for the explosives? I need black powder and steel pipes. So I need 100 coal, 200 sulfur. I don't think I have enough sulfur. Yeah, I only have 14 sulfur. Rip.
There should be somewhere in the world a like just giant deposit of it that you can get stuff out of.
Yeah, I did a scan of it. It's in areas we can't access.
Oh, well,
Yeah. "2,000 meters away is the closest one. And it's past the big bad boy, so we could probably access it now.
right. I think our entire place is pretty much self-sufficient.
Sweet. Thank God, don't have to worry about refueling anymore.
Nope. The only thing you need to refuel will be the trash compactor thing, and the two that are at our base, like physically attached to our base. But that's it. Yeehaw. Which actually I'm gonna go check on right now because I have plenty of extra fuel.
Yeah, do you know if we're ever going to need that much silica?
I don't know. I would not throw anything out, but yeah. We also have plenty of spare power.
Oh shit. We got 3 coupons already.
Nice. I personally, in my world, have been saving it all up, and I'm just like, I don't need it yet.
Yeah. There's a golden nut for 1,000 tickets.
Yeah, I know. It's good. It's the best thing in the game. Now, where we're really, once we get to radioactive materials, that's where we can really use the shop because we can get rid of our radiation waste there.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna throw this
What
in
else do I
here.
have?
Actually, I should throw it in slugs.
Oh, did you get a slug?
No, I just have power shard on me that I'm not using.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm very excited for them to finish up the lore part of this game.
Mm-hmm. Just take like that much. I'm gonna work on quests and stuff while you do you.
I think I'm gonna go try to see if I can get to that sulfur deposit.
Okay. I'm gonna press the button.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
I'm not gonna work on power storage yet because it's gonna take a decent bit of resources and setup.
You're
We
good.
don't have
You're
quite
good.
yet. We're already getting to heavy modular stuff. It's so annoying.
I at least want to see if I can fight that big bad over there, because I think that's what the sulfur is. If it is, then I'll fight it and worry about setting up the conveyor belt system later. Because it's going to go right by the coal.
Oh, I think we're technically now done with this next step, and we now need to do the next step in the space elevator.
Okay. What's the next step in the space elevator? So I think
A
you're
lot of
right.
resources, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
One moment. I'm gonna see what and all we need.
Okay.
Why are you not? No, don't be on standby. I need you to be producing stuff.
Why is our middle coal conveyor belt empty?
It's because it ran out of power, and it's gonna be a little bit
Okay.
until it's up and running again.
Okay. At least that one had a bunch of storage for it, so we should be fine.
We don't have the assembler yet, so that means Next step is making. So I can't do that one yet. I can do.
Oh, there's the coal. Okay.
In case. Probably do. Yep, Stratters. Motors.
Yeah, I was right. Because the sulfur is in the forest area over by the coal.
Okay.
And I tried going up here and this thing destroyed me.
It can't be the only 3 things I can make. Is this really the last milestone? I guess it is. Huh. Well then.
Ha, gotcha. There's 2 more of you, huh? 3 more of
It's
you.
gonna take blue beam. Concrete. We're gonna need 3 constructors.
Nice. Where's it at?
Why is it not showing up in the recipes that we can make?
What?
That's weird. Some of the supplies that we need for the next step.
I don't know.
We can make that. Why can't we make?
Bauxite.
So it should be able to make those. Stratter, motor, and you. Yeah, we finished everything on the lower tiers. We need some reinforced plates. That, or is the game just lagging for me and that's what I'm experiencing?
Oh, it's lagging for me too.
Yeah. Or is an assembler what I need? Oh, I'm stupid. Never mind. It's not constructors that I need.
Figure it out. Ow.
I need assemblers. Yeah. I was just a dingus. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just a bit of resources.
Alright, found the sulfur, so I'm just going to sit here and farm a bunch of it.
Okay.
I will get a system set up, but probably next time we play.
Oh, good. I want to get this system set up if possible, just because it's gonna, like, it's something where, like, you just kind of go AFK and let it run in the background for a while.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I need your help
There's a
making
lot of
this self-sufficient.
Yeah, it's a lot of, I mean, that's a lot of the game is just sitting and letting it work, but honestly, I still find it quite fun. I need 4 assemblers. 1 assembler for that, which we can slap down right about here. This in. Probably also need 5 storage containers. I'll worry about power later. Right now I just gotta build conveyor belts. Which is also a lot of the game. That's okay.
Yeah, I realized that tonight.
Nope. But it's building belts, so it'll do the work for you.
Mm-hmm.
So now this just needs power.
What does it take to make a detonator? I did not look at that.
I don't know. So this is making encased industrial beams. I need spreaders.
Equipment. Takes 5 object scanners, 5 encased industrial beams, and 50 cables. I think it's going to be the most frustrating thing to make is going to be the object scanner.
Yeah.
Because I need 5 of those. It doesn't take any sulfur though, so that's what I was really concerned about. I'm sure the explosive is going to take sulfur, so I'm just going to get extra from what I know I need for the research.
I'll squeeze a splitter in here. Hopefully, because I really need to. It's gonna be a tight squeeze.
High flying manta thing.
Yeah.
Hmm?
You just made a gurgle, was all. And
Oh,
I said, yeah.
I was just taking a drink.
I'm just making fun of you.
As usual.
This is gonna need steel pipes, and it's gonna suck.
Do you have a milestone selected?
There is no more. We have to do the next step in the elevator.
Are you able to select that?
Uh, I mean, not really. It's just something that I'm working at setting up the resources to supplying for.
Okay.
Yeah, I should do another splitter.
Alright. It's going to take 200 sulfur to do the research. So I'm going to get 300 just to make sure I have enough for the black powder to make the explosives. Because it's 2 sulfur to 1 coal for the black powder.
Mhm.
Only need 10 more. There we go.
This is making stratters.
Oh, we have access to stratters now?
Yes.
Sweet. I know some of my man research needs stratters. Ooh, there's more exploding rocks over here. Oh, it's got... Oh, hi. It's got a power slug under it. I can hear the glow.
I hear you like kind of hitting your desk slightly. It just sounds like you're beating it. Just be like, "Get over here, slug."
Oh no, I was attacking aliens. Those hog things. I was able to cheese getting 1 slug before, so I'm seeing if there's any way for me to cheese this one. I can see it under there too. It's a yellow, maybe? Oh, maybe that's how I have to get the one buried under the rocks that I did that huge foundation build for. I can cheese it.
Yeah.
I got the green power slug. Don't need to blow up those rocks now. And this jungle area is so pretty. That's radiation down there.
So spreader needs to go to 2 things. Do one there and one down there. I should get power to these two to get them running.
Yeah.
Yep. Your turn.
Yep.
Okay. This is 35. Should be able to go. Bingus bongus. Welcome to the Congress.
We're gonna play some Among Us.
Boom, 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 boom. I have like not done any of the new map.
Oh, I like the new map. Tis very nice.
Stop with the leg. I'm lagging into a rock. I'm walking around the rock. Connect. No, you're running at 50. Not gonna have enough to do a little bit extra. Although 65 costs. How much to run? So if I grab one of those slugs and overload it, I don't think we would be in trouble.
Luckily, once you do the research, it's one slug to just get the overclock thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can just run more off of one system. I need just 5 more megawatts, but if I run it off of here, is it going to cause problems?
Yes.
Most likely. I mean, currently I know for a fact it would overload the system, but
But I want to do it anyways and get frustrated at it.
no, but so the thing is we have more than enough like input. Like I should be able to. Yeah, I should be able to do. I need only, well, 3 more. Nah, but I want to make the most of this.
Steel pipes, black powder.
If it's 60 and they're intaking 50 per minute, then yes, we should be able to. 60 per minute, 45, and each of those are putting out 100. Oh yeah, well, more than enough. Well, 120. Consumption's already at 45. Am I running these on a deficit?
Couldn't tell you.
I am. Uh-oh. Slight change in plans. I need to build another water extractor.
Don't make me make another conveyor belt.
I mean, that's the majority of the game.
I'm not going all the way back to those miners and making another conveyor belt from there tonight. Alright, this takes 3 seconds. Cool. Alright, so what does it take to make some of these bombs? I know I need at least one of you. Oh, it's only 5. Cool.
System. More than enough. Especially if I overclock the one it's running off of. You're at 64. Not touching you, not touching you.
Okay.
You're gonna need 20 megawatts. Thinking it's just gonna be better to run the whole thing off of a new system instead of trying to screw up the current system.
Oh yeah, I need screws. Hopefully that's enough screws. There's that. Cable. Cased iron beams.
Okay, so we need more rotors. What are these fat boys?
No, I see the object scanners. I need reinforced iron plates and 12, hang on, 5 15 beacons. A wire for that. Damn.
This will take the stratters into here, and then hook it up with cables. Yeah.
I only have enough iron plates to make. There we go. Need 15 of these. Then I can make 5 object scanners. I can make a detonator.
I'm already out of resources again.
Now I can make obelisks. Alright, you ready for the big boom?
Give me a second. I want to connect one thing.
Okay.
Track you to... Okay. And power line to... I need to... Personal storage. And you are making automated wiring. You do have power. Oh, but I probably haven't turned you on. Do you want to do it at night or during daytime?
Night preferably.
Okay.
Because it might look
Wanna
nicer.
toss it over? I don't know where you want to do it. Actually, here, let's go down to the beach. Do it
There's
there.
there's exploding rocks down there at the beach.
Yeah. Are you just... okay. I'm on the way.
Okay.
Hee-haw. Let me real quick turn this on so it's actually running. Wait, it says you are running.
Oh, hi.
Okay,
Uh,
where are you?
I'm coming towards you. You still haven't seen the ant things I was talking about, right?
Oh, I've seen them in my world. Yeah,
Oh.
these things.
Super annoying. They only come out at night. or in dark places.
Wait till you fight a big one. There's
Oh,
like
thanks.
boss level ones that are terrifying. They also do like take out majority of your HP in one hit. Kaboom. Where's the kaboom?
It's gonna be over here.
Oh, I see it. Blow me up. Do it. No, please don't. There's so much important supplies on me.
Need to figure out how to do this first.
You just hold the trigger thing. The detonator.
But how do I place the explosives?
With the detonator. You'll see.
Oh. R to reload. Oh.
One explosive is going to destroy all this, but we'll see.
Key points. I got 3 down now.
Okay.
Is it left or right mouse click?
I don't know. I don't remember. Just hit buttons. Yeah.
Right mouse click. Oh god, there's more. Okay. I got more bombs.
Oh. Yeah. Perfect.
I made 10, so I made sure we had enough.
Actually, after you do explosions, I'm going to try and finish setting up the system, because then you can just go AFK and it'll work us towards our goal.
Okay.
What do we have in here?
More explodies.
More rocks to blow up.
That's Mycella. No, is this going down into my Mycella cave that I was talking about?
Maybe.
Oh, there's radiation.
Tasty. But there's a purple slug. And bugs. I hear them.
Yeah, I hear him too.
Alright. I guess that's everything we can do here. I'm gonna go finish the system. If you wanna clean up this last few rocks.
Yeah.
Go fully kaboom.
And it's sad that I can't access more of it.
Whatever. So I just need automated wires done. I'm gonna need rotors and stranders. I need rotors and beams.
I will say once you get this finished and set up, I'm probably going to call it a night.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the stratters. We still don't have crystal oscillators, do we?
No. It's gonna be a while till we get there.
I see why you're setting this up now. Because the automated wire and the versatile frameworks.
Yep.
Smart plating
All
we already
things that we're
have
gonna need.
going.
Lots of, too. I need another assembler. Down here. This change here.
Smart plating is just missing 3 now. I'm waiting to get them.
Motors. Also take spreaders. Need more stuff. I'm just about out of iron. Yeah, I'm out of iron plates. Always need more.
And we don't have much in our storage anymore.
Yep. I think I'm gonna turn off the where they're going. Stop the creation of reinforced
Okay.
for a little while, just because we have a decent amount of those.
Yeah, that's fine. Because we do. I just put in the last bit for the smart plating, so we don't need smart plates anymore right now.
Oh. Go ahead and turn smart plating off then.
Okay.
Just so it's not wasting any power.
Yeah. I'm letting it get to this last one, and there we go. And then our rotors can build up that way.
And go to what we really need. Which is the other ones.
Alien
Organization,
organs.
we need a storage container. Too steep.
Okay.
Frames and beams. Where's frames? This frames? It's frames. So we need another assembler. Gotcha.
Okay. What else do I have? Wire.
Do you have any spare stuff for conveyor belts?
That's what I'm putting. Oh, you mean like iron plates and whatnot?
Yeah.
No, I do not.
Oh, good. I'm gonna let it build up a little bit while I attach power to this.
Okay. And that is self-sufficient or self-sufficient, right?
Yep.
Okay. So if I just have it on AFK, it'll build
It'll
up
run on
the
its
iron
own.
plates again. Cool.
The only thing that is not self-sufficient is the things that our base is like attached to. The
Yeah.
things attached to our base.
Which I think is the miners.
Yep.
Which is unfortunate because we need the iron rods. Or the metal plates. Iron plates, that's what it is.
This is not running, and yeah, we got enough to chain it to this too.
Is there just not a way to make it self-sufficient?
So the assembler is now running motors. I just need beams and the frames. Alright, almost done.
You're good. I'm organizing my inventory. Is there
Yeah,
not a...
I think I'll do that while stuff is smelting and cooking up.
Is there not a way to make our base self-sufficient? Because it is our base?
To my knowledge, currently, no.
Okay. I didn't think so.
I have plenty of copper wiring. Plus, I've found after doing this setup that I have so much spare biomass that I don't really care.
Okay.
I'm just like, let it run. And if anything, what you can do is what I did, which is set up just you can set up batteries and a battery system to make sure that it's still running.
But we don't have access to batteries yet, do we?
Yeah, we do. Just it's kind of pricey.
Oh, okay.
We'll put the beams back. They're about to go into use.
I don't see batteries in our list of things we can get.
Power storage.
Oh, power storage. Got it. And luckily now that we're using our biofuel's full now.
Yeah. That's what that's what I was kind of alluding to, is that it's going to fill up real quick.
Now that we're using alien organs and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen our storage this full. So I'll just go ahead and top these off. There we go. I will say next couple days I won't be able to have it AFK running, but on Friday I'll
once
be
you
able
do.
to. Yeah, I'll just have it AFK running on Friday, and it'll be like 8 hours of just AFK running. Should be able to build up pretty quickly
No,
in that time.
once I finish this, it should all just run and throw whatever you can into the elevator.
Yeah, I just won't hit the button until the next time we play. What? Oh, is this making... This is making reinforced. Do we need more reinforced steel, right? Or reinforced iron right now?
Where are you?
I'm right here. Right behind you. It's this one.
Oh. I have it already on standby.
Oh, okay. It's just building up on its
It's not-
inventory.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's fine. I'm just letting it go.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Now I see it is just building up inventory. Which is fine, because that means the screws is going to get built up then too.
Mhm.
So we need these. Yeah, almost 2 stacks on that one. Almost 2 stacks on that one. Nice. And if we can just let this go for a while, we should have a easy time going forward. I really hope they release an update soon for this work in progress stuff. Because they were talking to me.
I'm pretty sure it's a pretty small dev team, so it may be a little while.
Yeah, fair enough. Since they just did an update.
Yeah. Like, the game went on sale when I bought it because of the update, and so it's gonna be a little bit.
Yeah. I think next time, since we have this pretty much self-sufficient, the first thing I want to do next time is set up self-sufficient sulfur and Keterium farms.
That'd be good.
So I'll need your help with the self-sufficient stuff, but
I mean, we should have we have another spare fuel generator that's already self-sufficient, so
okay.
it's not too difficult. The self-sufficient stuff is already hooked up.
Well, for the
I just
Keterium
moved.
and sulfur, it's going to be like 200 or 2,000 meters away.
It doesn't take power to run. It doesn't matter. Conveyor belts don't require power in this game,
Yeah.
which is really nice.
Yeah, but the miners would.
Not a lot. It's only like 5 for a miner.
True. Ooh.
Alright, I think everything is... this is doing this. Wait, no, not this one. No, it is that one. It's just gonna wait for a whole bunch of steel beams to show up, but I think everything's set up.
Okay. If there's
I'm gonna
motors.
drop off. I have some like real basic inventory stuff that I'm gonna drop off.
Okay. Automated wiring, that's towards the top, right? Automated wiring, it's like right over here.
Automated wiring. Oh, the...
Yeah, I found it.
Okay. Sorry, I don't even remember where I put everything.
Right here. Ooh,
Right.
what do you have this concrete going into? Oh. Oh, good. We have a storage for that now. I can move it from our basic storage. So I found some just by the shipwrecks.
Actually,
And that's what I've been using for in case Industrial beam. There we go.
More layers.
Yeah, usually silica does require raw quartz, but I just got all these from using the chainsaw on the silica, or the, whatever it's called, micella.
Okay.
I just don't know what we need silica for.
Actually, since it's all built now, and if you're going AFK, it doesn't matter how slow it's running. I'll turn on reinforced iron again. That way, the later stuff is still producing.
Okay. I was just trying to give the iron plates a chance to build up because there's only 75 in the storage.
Yep. But now that everything's built and everything's connected, this is literally, we just need to let these run for a while.
Yeah, the only thing I'd have to check on is these two right here to make sure they still have fuel in them.
Yep. Alright. I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Successful adventure time. Yeah. And we have so much spare biomass. Actually, let's make real quick, just make a secondary storage. Grab some iron plates. And a storage container. I need 10 rods.
Are you just doing this so it keeps flowing?
Yeah. I could probably build an industrial one, but
I wouldn't say for this. If anything, it would probably be for like screws or the iron plates.
now it'll keep running.
Sweet.
Unlimited biomass.
Yeah, this was a lot of progress.
Yeah. I'm going to be very tempted to do more progress on my world, and no, I'm not. I need to sleep tonight.
How close are we catching up to you again?
Because so I'm on the next elevator. So like I've finished the next 2 tiers and on to the next elevator step. So we still got a ways to go, but we're technically catching up.
Okay, so you're on 4 right now for the elevator step?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where it makes me put in a bunch of computers and stuff, and it's
Hey, we already have some of
super
those.
expensive. Yep. Good thing that we do too, because it's gonna get pricey.
Can you just put more alien organs in?
I just want to unlock like I did a while ago.
Okay.
Not right now.
I wasn't sure if you did when you went up to it, because I'm kind of waiting for it to go down so I can put the micella in.
Just throw it in the box until it's empty. It's gonna be a while because it's all gonna drain.
Yeah, true.
I'll take some of it and refill the one over here. Okay. Alright, was fun. I need to get off. I'm not gonna AFK my base. I need to AFK in Minecraft more to get the raw supplies, because I want to finish that project sooner than later.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna stream Minecraft this Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll stream Minecraft Wednesday.
Okay. Good to know. When I have a due date to get some things done. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Forget about it.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and log out.
Alright.
Been fun.
It was. Thanks for joining me. You too.
Got lots done.
Yeah. And got more to do.
Alright. Peace.
Bye. I just wanted to wrap that up real quick. Well, yep, this is overloaded. At least while I'm AFK, I can keep refilling that if need be, because I got the biomass now. Alright. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy the stream, make sure you hit that follow button down in the bottom right corner. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So I'll be back again tomorrow night with either Battlefield 5. I have to double check to see if I have that game, or it'll be Near Replicant. So until then, peace.